Hi guys, I'm Tracy. Thank you for joining me today. So in today's video, I wanted to go over some of my, one of my favorite YouTubers' favorite products, and that is Tati's favorites. She recently did a video going over her top three. She calls it top three top three of face makeup, every category. Drugstore. She does like a drugstore, mid-range, and luxury. But a couple of the products she's been talking about for a long time, from when I first discovered her channel back in 2018. So I really respect her in that she doesn't, go back and forth and change her products every couple months. She really does have a good set of reliable products that she talks about, throughout the years. So I have B-roll for a couple of them. And then towards the end, there's a couple of products that she talks about that I'm going to put on, in this clip. So the first one is the Tarte Poreless Primer. And this has been, one of her favorites, I think, for a long time. She says she's been through many jars of this. And what I really appreciate about Tarte is that you can buy a mini for, usually it's like half the price, or maybe a little bit more than the full size. In fact, this one is the same exact price as if you were to buy the larger one. And I think this is I think this is $19 for the smaller one, and I think $39 for the full size. But with this primer, a little goes a long way. It is kind of drying, so I just put it like right where I need it, in this area. And this is the first time I'm wearing it, and so far I really like the way my skin looks where I put this primer on. I don't know how it's gonna wear, but I do so far really like it, and it's it kind of smells. It smells really nice. It is fragranced. It's something that I kind of surprised me, is that it's very solid. Like, you have to really dig it out to get some out, which I think she does do. She like digs it out and then kind of pats it on. But I can see this lasting me a long time. I just don't know if it's gonna cause any breakouts, but so far I'm really liking this. I do have large pores in the middle of my face, and I do think it has, smoothed out a lot of the texture. I mean, not completely, but I mean, so far it's doing what it's supposed to do. So that is the Tarte Poreless Primer. The next product, and I think I might have discovered this because of her channel before she went on her hiatus, and that is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. And this is kind of light. I haven't been using it because I'm kind of in my more medium skin tone phase, and this is more of a light color, so I look a little pale now, but we're gonna fix that. And I really enjoy this foundation. It's like a medium buildable, and it's supposed to be, she claims it's self-refreshing. I haven't had it on long enough to try it, but I think it does pretty much, stay fairly creaseless. I mean, I have these creases here that nothing's really gonna, fix, but I do feel like if you have fine lines and you do have wrinkles, I'm not talking about like deep set wrinkles, but I do think this is a good choice for mature skin. It is pretty matte, not completely matte, but it is on the matte side, which I prefer. And it's very long lasting. That's what I like about this product, especially now we're wearing masks. This is a really good product if you're going to be wearing a mask, and it hasn't caused any breakouts or anything. I've been using this for a while. I did a dedicated video on it, earlier this year, and I compared it to the Naturally Radiant one, and I definitely prefer this one. And Sephora is having a foundation sale, and I think I'm gonna get a darker shade. This is 210, which is too light. I'll probably get like the 240, which is a similar undertone, but just a tad bit darker. But I really do like this. This is a great recommendation from her, and most of her recommendations have been really good so far. Okay, so that is the Shiseido foundation. The next is the Huda Beauty baking powder. She's been talking about this ever since it came out, and I do really like it. What is so great about this is you get so much product. I mean, I've had this probably a year, and I have tons of product. I like the packaging too, in that it has this netting and it won't like overflow. I mean, it looks overflowed now, but I made it do that. You get so much product, and you know, I think it's like $34, but you get 0.71 ounces or 20 grams for a loose powder. That is a lot, and I don't use a lot of powder, so this is probably gonna expire before I use it up. In fact, 18 months. I feel like with loose powders though, you can use them a lot longer than some of the other powder products, but this one I have it in Cupcake and it works great. It doesn't have a lot of color, not to me, and I use it mainly for under the eyes before I do my eye makeup, but it's good for all over. It doesn't make your skin look heavy or dry. It doesn't make it look like you have powder on, and I've been using that for a while, and I really, really enjoy that product. Okay, so the next one I'm going to talk about is a fairly new product, and I kind of looked into getting this product, but I was kind of like on the fence. But once she said that she really likes it, and she, you know, it surprised her, I really kind of had to get it. And that's the Huda Beauty Glowish Bronzer in shade 2 medium. And I really enjoy this. I just got it yesterday, so I've only worn it once, and so far I like it. So I can't speak for, you know, like if I'm gonna like it down the line. But what is really amazing, this I think is a baked product. I don't know for sure, but it's one of those powder products that feel like a cream. I'm not sure if that's a baked gelée or just a baked product. It doesn't feel like the baked Hourglass powders, because it feels like a cream. It's hard to explain. So when I'm doing this, like, there's no powder coming up. It just sticks to my finger, but it is a powder, but it feels like a cream, and it's kind of got that, you know, swirled appearance. I think you have to mix it up. Oh, and I scratched it. Anyhow, what I really do like about this product from the one time I wore it is that you can put a lot on and it looks good. So I haven't put any of this on, and when I did try it yesterday, I kind of piled it on, and I didn't realize till later, like when I was about to take a shower, that my face was so tan, like naturally tan. It looked really, really tan. More so than my body wore, but I really liked how easily I was able to put this on and kind of like warm up my skin and deepen up my complexion without looking like I was putting anything on. And if you're my color or lighter, this shade would work. I think this shade would even work if you have like fair light skin, because it's not very dark, as you can see. I hope you guys can see that. But so far I really do like this product, and for a baked product from Italy, it's very reasonable. All right, my battery is about to die, so. All right, so where was I? I was putting this, the Huda Beauty bronzer on, and it really, it goes on very smooth. It's very smoothing, and it looks very natural. At least that's what I think so far. It's not very pigmented, so I like that. It's not maybe as good for like contouring, but more so for like just getting it all over and kind of giving yourself more color, which is what I need to do with that light foundation. And it's supposed to be luminous, but in my opinion it's not. I mean, to me this is a matte bronzer. And I'm gonna say, I know this is kind of premature, but I like this better than the Chantecaille Real Bronzer. And this one is less than half the price. So the trade-off is, you know, you're gonna get a really high quality, you know, made in Italy baked powder, but the packaging is not anything fancy. It kind of, you know, is drugstore-ish packaging. But if you don't mind that and you want a really high quality bronzer, I highly recommend this. So far what I experienced, and I'm really, really glad I got this. I wouldn't have gotten it unless she recommended it. So thank you, Tati, again. And then there's actually one product that is not from her recommendation, but I just got it, so I wanted to try it. And I thought I would try it on camera because I'm just so in love with these Tower 28 blushes. So this is the second one I got, and it's the color Rush Hour. So it's their more peach shade. A lot came off. Wow. Okay. But I really like the way this product goes on, the lasting power, and these shades are so beautiful. It's very quick, and I like Magic Hour and Rush Hour. Did I just say Rush Hour? I like these products equally, the shades. They're both just, you know, really beautiful blush colors. This is just more peach, and the other one is more pink neutral. I think I put a little bit too much there. But I really, really am glad that I finally tried these blushes, and I mean, for the price, these are, again, I highly, highly recommend these. It's not from Tati, but I just thought I'd try because it came with the shipment from the other things. Okay, and then the last thing that I'm going to, well, second to last thing is the Hourglass finishing powder. I think she calls it a setting powder, but it's, you know, I call this a setting powder. I mean, finishing powder. I'm going to use the Koyudo. This is pretty much my favorite finishing powder brush. And I don't think this is the color Dim Light. I don't think this is the color she used. I think she used like Luminous Light, but I think she meant to say that this is her like favorite like high-end powder. And I think she uses hers more like for brightening and giving her skin like luminosity. But this one is a matte powder. So I've had these, I've had this one for a long time, and I don't know if she encouraged me to get it, but it's okay. I don't highly recommend the Dim Light. I mean, for some people, they do love it. I think I could have gotten one of the either luminous light or diffused light. I think those would have been better for me. But they're solid powders. You know, these baked made in Italy products. This will last forever. And I don't know, that one is like a maybe. I mean, it's good, but they are pretty expensive. And then last is, this is definitely something that has been a staple in my makeup routine. I've gone through many of these, and that's the MAC Fix Plus. And she's been using this forever. I really want to get the Laneige Cream Skin Mist, but I don't use a lot of setting spray, especially in the summer. So maybe when it gets a little colder and drier, I'll try that one. She did say it's more for someone that needs moisturizing, which for right now I'm not really in need of. But I would say the two products that I did get recently, the primer and the Huda Beauty Glowish Bronzer. So far I'm really, really enjoying these. You know, you can get this for under $20 if you want to give it a try. So I highly recommend it. I'll if this causes any kind of problems, like it doesn't last long or it causes me to break out, which a lot of primers do, I'll let you guys know. But so far, with what I've experienced so far, I really enjoy those recommendations from Tati. And I wanted to get some of the blushes that she recommended. They didn't really appeal to me. I know some of them are only available on certain websites. And then she also recommended the Lawless powder blushes, but I just been kind of buying a lot of blushes, so I didn't really want another powder blush. But anyhow, that's really all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.